Second phase was the period from 1930 to 1945. It was also marked by recession in the world economy that triggered unfavorable consequences for the Nigerian economy. The third phase, period from 1945 to 1960. This phase marked the setting up of marketing boards that were created to regulate and stabilize export produce. This was after Second World War. And of course, this same period, from 45 to 1960, marked the period that historians have described as that of colonial planning and development of Nigeria. Different explanations will be given by historians for each of these phases. From there, I look at major developments during this period. It relates to the features of imperialism and colonialism. Now, first of all, we could see that in Nigeria, there was the introduction of various policies which explain the introduction of foreign currencies. You hear of First Bank in Nigeria. First Bank was introduced, it celebrated centenary 100 years some years ago, and Barclays Bank, which is now Union Bank, was also introduced. First Bank was Standard Bank at that time. Now, all of these were introduced for the purpose of introducing their foreign currency to Nigeria for the purpose of trade and profits. Now, today, wage labor was also introduced because the civil service, the public service, which did not exist before, was created from 1861 in Lagos before it spread to other parts of Nigeria. When I came early this morning, we went round on a guided tour of this old prison yard, and I saw the photograph of Wafomi Awolowo, Michael Imodu, and Abba Macaulay, and some others who were interested in here. Now, Michael Imodu was a labor leader, and many Nigerians were actually not comfortable with the wages they were paid or they were earning at that time. And so they began to demand for cola, C-O-L-A. Cola is not the cola that you get from the market and then you eat. It was actually cost of living allowance. See, give us cola, give us cola. You know, and the civil service, the civil servant or those corrupt elements now transform cost of living allowance to a bribe. It was actually not bribe, but the concept then, you know, was, look, the manner in which we are working, we saw that we will need extra pay to be able to meet our cost of living. And this will be in form of extra allowances. Now, however, looking at the economy of Lagos and this place in the history of Nigeria, I also discussed the Lagos factor in Nigerian politics. When Nigeria was joined together in 1914, the British themselves did not believe in the concept of one Nigeria. At the end of immediately after the creation of the Nigerian nation in 1914, there was the outbreak of the First World War. And so, efforts, resources were mobilized by the British, even from